Jayeant Menon is a visiting senior fellow at ICS Yusof Ishaq Institute and a former lead economist at the Asian Development Bank. He joins us from Singapore. Thanks very much for being with us, sir. First of all, this year's APEC declaration talks about a trade environment that promises resilience and benefits for all. But really, given the current climate, how realistic is that?
Yes, it's a difficult time for everyone, but I think we still have to muddle through. And these sorts of meetings where leaders of many countries come together and reaffirm their commitment to multilateralism, to open and fair and free trade, is all the more important, actually, in this climate. I think we need to understand that the US is not the world. It's an important part of the world, but not the whole world. And there's lots of things that we can do without the US, if that's their wish, which seems to be the case.
Yeah, obviously Donald Trump elected not to go to APEC this year. What did you make of that move? Because his shadow was still very much loomed over the whole summit, didn't it?
Yeah, so he did turn up and he made an address to the CEOs, but he didn't stay for the leaders' meeting, which is very telling. I mean, he's not interested in free trade. He's not interested in regional or multilateral discussions. He wants to do everything bilaterally, doing these trade deals where he feels he has, coercive bargaining power. And so that's why he left early before the leaders' meeting started and before any declarations were made. But his team is still there representing him.
Obviously, that left space for China, and we know President Xi Jinping was very much at the centre of this year's APEC summit. What do you make of China's positioning now within APEC, especially with the tension with the US and also some other regional economies as well?
Well, the US has created a void as far as leadership of international relations is concerned. And you cannot blame China for trying to fill that void. In fact, I think it's welcome. We need leadership of the right kind at this difficult time, one that promotes multilateralism. And if you had told me about the quotes that are coming out of China right now before Trump arrived and said, guess who said this? I would have never guessed it was China. But that's where we are now. The world is a very different place.
It certainly appears that way. Just in regards to this joint statement that was put out, part of it is related to tackling the issues around artificial intelligence. Xi Jinping is proposing to set up a World AI Cooperation Organisation. How significant is that China is wanting to take the lead on this?
I think it's going to be significant. We have to wait and see what it really involves. Everyone is talking about cooperating on AI while trying to have the edge. So, we don't know how much of this is really about cooperation, but there's a lot of things that can be done together that will benefit everyone. And that includes harmonizing rules and regulations and also ensuring that, there's a market for the products and services that come out using AI. So there's a joint interest in actually cooperating, but everyone is trying to have an edge. And China is clearly one of them also.
OK, thank you so much, Jayeant Menon. We really appreciate you coming on and speaking to us. Thank you again.
Thanks very much.